Welcome everyone tonight to the TMG Wizarding World Exhibition Finals. We have our four competitors here with us tonight, and on the desk tonight with me I have David the Elk Kelk. How are you tonight, David?
I'm good. It's Andrew.
Andrew, my shit. Sorry.
It's quite all right. The Elk will do just fine. And to everybody out there, I want to say, what's up, Face-Off Fanatics? And I'm pleased to be here in another fan league. You know I love movie trivia, Harry Potter being one of my personal favorites. Kevin, just an absolute thrill to be here with four great competitors today.
Exactly. And going to the actual David Garcia Alonso. How are you, David?
I'm great. I'm really excited. These three people I have worked with, Maniac, we have talked backstage. I think I am contractually obligated to not say anything nice to him, but I mean he's a great Wizarding World competitor, and outside the movie to a face-off, I can say that he's a great dude as well, and I am thrilled to play him. Thomas Scully, I mean, everyone knows Thomas. I have seen him compete. This is the first time we share a ring, and I am as scared of him as I was when I faced Robert. So yeah. And then Amaru, I think I have seen him like twice or something, but he's one of the people who pronounced my first name right the first time, and I love him because of that. So I'm so excited to do this.
Speaking of the Maniac, Mark Camire, how are you today, sir?
I'm good. And speaking of pronouncing my name right, I'm good, Kevin. Yes, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Glad to be back in the Wizarding World matchup. This is something I think all of us can agree is very special. We love it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this. And so I'm here representing House Slytherin. We're not all terrible people, despite what the contract may say David is or isn't allowed to say. And, I'm here to get nerdy, to have fun, and to spread the love that is the Wizarding World. And, hey, look, I even brought my wand. So, well, it's not my wand. You know whose wand it is, but it's cool. Anyway, good luck to all the competitors. Let's make this magical.
Let's make it magical. I see what you did there. And moving to our next competitor, Thomas the Warhawk Scully. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just really happy to be here answering questions about the Wizarding World. Look, all three guys here, they know their stuff in Wizarding World. So let's just have a good match, and may the best man win.
Absolutely. And our final competitor, Amaru Moses. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I think I'm like the biggest unknown here, which I enjoy actually. Kind of just going up against Thomas, Mark, and David. I just hope I want to prove myself here, and these are the three to prove it. So I'm ready to go.
Good deal. Well, let's see. Let me get to your rules. Everybody pretty much knows the rules. You've been through one round at least already. So round one will be your whiteboard round, 10 questions worth 1 point apiece. If any competitor gets all 10 questions correctly, they will receive a bonus question. Do you have any questions before we get started, gentlemen?
Nope. Let's do it.
You said 10 questions, right?
10, right.
3 repeats, 1 challenge.
That's right. Three repeats, 1 challenge each. All right. And I will throw it to Andrew the Elk. There we go. For question 1.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Just the Elk will be fine. And gentlemen, if you are ready, we have 10 questions for you in the Wizarding World. Let's start you off with your very first question. Question number 1 in round number 1 in the category of teachers and headmasters. And your question is, Professor McGonagall has the ability to turn into what animal?
A little bit of a softball, get everybody warmed up here.
That's an easy question for 4 very strong competitors. I expect we'll see very, very high level of correct answers here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. David Garcia.
Thank you, Andrew. Cat.
Thomas Scully.
Cat.
Mark Camire.
A cat.
And Amaru.
Gato.
Gato, it is all 4 competitors gaining a point there. Very nicely done.
Very good. Question 2 is in the category of creatures and monsters. What type of dragon does Fleur Delacour have to face in the first Tri-Wizard Tournament task? You ever faced off against a dragon, Elk?
Once or twice in my day, I've faced some mythical beasts, but usually I try to keep it inside the house because I don't like going outside and risking much of myself, really.
I hear you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. And we will start this one with Mark.
I think that was a euphemism he was asking, but that's fine. Welsh green.
Welsh green is correct. Thomas.
It's known as a common Welsh green.
Common Welsh green is also correct. Amaru.
Welsh green.
Correct. And David.
I flipped the color. I don't know if you're going to give it to me. Green Wales.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Both the
Green
words on there, no
Wales.
complaints from the
Did
competitors.
did he say Wales?
Yeah.
Green.
But that's
Ooh.
the name. That's the name of the area, not what it is.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Welsh
That's
and Welsh are two
true.
very
I-
different things.
You don't give it to me. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. I if it said green green Welsh, I'd give it to you. But yeah, if green Wales, I'm not going to give it to you. All right.
All right, so no point for David. Everybody else goes up.
Yep. Take it away, Elk.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kevin. Now, the elk doesn't understand euphemisms, but he does have a question for you, and that question is in the category of Lord Voldemort, our favorite person. Voldemort split himself into 7 Horcruxes because he believed the number 7 was what? Any lucky numbers for you, Kevin?
All of them.
A man who takes opportunity wherever it comes. That's a good way to live your life. An opportunity for a point for all competitors in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I guess I will go to Mark.
Didn't he say it's the most powerful number?
The most powerful number is an acceptable answer. Mark is going to get a point here. Let's go to Thomas.
The most powerful number.
That is also correct. Amaru.
Most powerful number.
And David.
Most magical number.
I'm going to have to go to Kevin for that one because I am not in charge of the document today. Is most magical number an acceptable answer, Kevin?
We're looking for most powerful number or the number of perfection. So I don't believe we can accept most magical number.
Unfortunate. David Garcia falling a little bit behind his competitors early in the round.
In Fantastic Beasts, to which state was Newt Scamander actually headed upon arriving in New York?
These Fantastic Beasts films, I know people don't love them, and I do have some problems with the second one, but honestly, I really do enjoy watching them both. I think they're good continuations of the Wizarding World.
I absolutely agree.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Maybe not at all, but not bad.
That's about right.
2 and
No
1.
comment.
And we'll start with Scully.
Arizona.
Arizona is correct. And Amaru.
Arizona.
Arizona is what we're looking for. David.
Arizona.
Arizona. And Mark.
Arizona.
Clean sweep.
Well done by all the competitors. Very impressive. David having some trouble, perhaps language trouble early on in the match has cost him a little bit, but let's see if he can get back on track as we move on to your next question, gentlemen. This will be your fifth question in this round, and the category is books. Books. I assume that's from the books. Your question is, Luna Lovegood's father called Hermione as Luna Lovegood's father called Hermione close-minded when she didn't believe that the tale of the three brothers is a true story. What is her father's full name?
Oh.
I don't write the questions. I just asked today.
I was going to say, that's an awfully long way around to get to that one short question.
It is.
Long walk there, El.
Took an awfully long way to meet this particular character in the film as well.
That is true.
All right, gentlemen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I haven't started off with Amaru yet.
Xenophilius Lovegood.
Xenophilius Lovegood, correct. David?
Xenophilius Lovegood.
Mark?
I almost asked for a repeat, and I said, don't bother. But Xenophilius Lovegood.
Xenophilius Lovegood. And finally, we go to Thomas.
Xenophilius Lovegood.
So question 6 is in the category of Gilderoy Lockhart. So you did not waste that time, David. Which spell did Gilderoy Lockhart enchant to try to mend Harry's broken arm, but instead he removed the bones in Chamber of Secrets?
Ooh, can't wait for the pronunciations on this one.
I was just about to say, I love when spell questions come up. Mark might have to break out his wand for this one. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pins down. And we will start back to David.
Brachium emendo.
Brachium emendo is correct. And Mark.
I flipped it, and I'm pretty sure I misspelled it, but I said amendo brachium.
Yep, you did flip it. Scully.
Yeah, I think I spelled it wrong, but brachium amendo.
I will
typed an A
accept
instead of
it.
an E, but
It's okay. It's not a spelling contest. Amaru.
Brachium emendo.
I love the rolling of the R.
Let's go ahead and move on to your next question, see if Mark and David can close that gap. Question 7, cursed child, gentlemen, cursed child.
Oh.
After the first timeline change, instead of becoming the Minister of Magic, Hermione becomes a mean teacher at Hogwarts that teaches what class? You know, I haven't actually seen Cursed Child.
Haven't
No.
seen it either. Read
So
the
obviously this
screenplay.
question would be good for us.
Read the screenplay for my my round in this, but yeah, I'll leave this to these guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go to David.
Defense against the dark arts.
Defense against the dark arts, correct answer. Mark Camire.
Defense against the dark arts.
DA, acceptable. Thomas.
yeah, no, fuck this book. I said transfiguration. That's
Ooh,
wrong.
a rare miss from Thomas Scully and
Yeah.
Amaru.
Defense against the dark arts.
Defense against the dark arts is correct. So only one player remaining perfect so far. That will be Amaru going up to 7 points. Everybody else playing catch up.
Question 8. In the category of Remus Lupin, which student was the first one Remus Lupin calls to face the boggart in Prisoner of Azkaban?
You had a boggart. What form would it take, Kevin?
Oh man, probably this COVID-19 thing that we're dealing with, if I had to be honest.
That's a fair answer right
Fair
now.
answer. Fair answer. I like that one. I'm going to steal that one for later when I'm on a face-off match and nobody's seen this one.
Seriously. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pins down. We'll go to Mark.
The other chosen one, Neville Longbottom.
That is correct. Scully.
Neville Longbottom.
Neville is correct. Amaru for the perfect round. Keep going.
You have a long bottom.
And he's still alive. David.
Through Gryffindor himself, Neville Longbottom.
All right.
All right, well performed by everybody. And we are still, as you mentioned, looking at a possible perfect round from Amaru. Everybody else still very close, which we expected. Everyone here knows they're Harry Potter. But will they know the answer to your next question, which comes in the category of George Weasley? Not Fred, but George Weasley. Your question is, Fred and George drink what kind of potion to allow themselves the ability to put their names in the Goblet of Fire, which later backfires? You know what else backfires after you imbibe it? Taco Bell.
I was going to say malt whiskey, but yes, Taco Bell as well.
Well, malt whiskey, now you're speaking my language. Definitely a whiskey drinker. Gentlemen, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to go to Thomas.
An aging potion.
It is an aging potion, Amaru.
I mean, I did a different spelling because I added E, but aging potion.
I think that's fairly acceptable, David.
Aging potion.
And Mark.
Age potion.
All right. I think that looks like all of those are pretty acceptable answers, and everybody performing incredibly well, as you mentioned, Kevin. But this is going to be everything for one of our competitors, Amaru, on the cusp. One question left for that perfect round.
That's right. Question 10. In Harry Potter films, who portrayed Barty Crouch Sr.?
And there's a tough one.
Oh,
Much easier
is
to
a
say senior.
I was just about to say that. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, words up. And we'll start with Scully.
I said David Tennant Sr.
A great guess. Amaru for the perfect round.
Hoping I got the first name right. Roger Lloyd Pack.
For the perfect round. Great
Nice.
pull.
Nice.
David.
Nothing.
All right. And Mark.
I went with his lesser known name, Ferdinand Fez.
Also a good guess. All right. Let's total up these scores here. Or actually, let's do our bonus question, for Amaru.
And did you want to handle that one?
Yeah, I can handle that one, sure. The bonus question, Amaru, you do not have to write it down. Just give me the answer in 15 seconds. Question is, what was the reason for Dumbledore avoiding Harry in the Order of the Phoenix? Five, 4.
He was scared Voldemort would be able to legilimens and see Dumbledore through Harry's eyes.
That is correct. Seeing them through his connection.
Impressive first round, I got to say, Kevin, from Amaru coming out with 11 points. We knew everybody was going to get a lot on the board here, but look at those scores, 7, 8, 8, 11. You take out David and Amaru's scores for Ken Knapsack's favorite restaurant, and you've got a very competitive match all the way around. Only 4 points separating the bottom score from the top score, and we know anything can happen in that next round.
That is true. In your second round, it is the wheel round. Competitors will spin the wheel and receive their category. If you do not like your first category, unless you land on opponent's choice, you may respin one time. On your second spin, you will be forced to keep that second category. Every question is worth 2 points apiece. Unless you opt to go to multiple choice, then it's worth 1. Stealing is allowed, so have your whiteboards ready, hands visible. Let's see. I think that's it. You guys know how it works. Let's get that wheel up. And since Amaru is in the lead, we will go to him to see if he would like to.
Gentlemen, your categories on the wheel today will be teachers and headmasters, creatures and monsters, books, George Weasley, Cursed Child, Harry Potter films, Fantastic Beast films, and, as always, opponent and spinner's choice.
If I defer, do I get a chance to see if I want to go again after this?
Yes.
Then I will
Yes.
defer this first. I will defer this first time.
Okay.
All right. So it goes to either Thomas or Mark next.
Thomas, you are up first.
And I can defer, right?
That's right.
Then I'll defer.
Okay. And Mark is up to you. Your choice.
I will defer.
All right.
All right. So, David, you're up.
And here we go. Ooh, just over that line.
Fantastic Beast films. How are you feeling about that?
I mean, I'm behind. Let's tempt fate and spin again. I mean, if I get opponents, I know what I will get.
All right, let's go ahead and spin it again for him. This will be your spin, David. Oh,
Oh gosh.
And he does land on opponent's choice. All right, guys.
Gentlemen,
I'm
Or-
assuming it's
or-
Cursed Child.
yeah, I was gonna say Cursed Child.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
now
Let's
Have fun, David.
we're going into the round, and I've got to say something right now. As a person who knows David Garcia in real life and knows him fairly well, I got to say that was a mistake, gentlemen. He loves the Cursed Child.
We needed it off the wheel. We needed it off the wheel.
As much as I love Mary Jane Watson.
We find out about which
Cursed-
women David loves all the time over in the movie Trivia Face Off. I apologize.
Cursed Child it is. All right, David. We will go with question 1. I'll take this one up.
Absolutely.
All right, sure. Question 1. Who portrayed Draco Malfoy in the 2018 Broadway version of Cursed Child?
Of course. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Jeremy Fisher, B, Paul Thornley, C, Sam Clement, or D, Alex Price?
B.
B is incorrect. We'll go to the other 3 for the steal.
Can I hear the options
Guys,
again?
Absolutely. Your options are A, Jeremy Fisher, B, Paul Thornley, C, Sam Clement, D, Alex Price. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll start with Mark
I went with C.
and Thomas
I went with A.
and Amaru.
Alex Price.
Alex Price is correct.
Wow.
Every answer, only one of them right. Amaru continues to impress.
Question 2. What was the major reason Delphine was sent to Azkaban prison?
I was sent to Azkaban for prison for tax evasion. I think it was an overreaction.
The main reason.
Correct.
An opponent's choice looks like it's working out for them right now.
A lot of stuff. Okay, give me the multiple choice. Just in
All
case.
right, multiple choice. Is it A, disguising herself as Amos Diggory's niece? B, using the Cruciatus curse on a muggle? C, murdering Craig Bowker Jr.? Or D, altering the timeline and preventing Harry from winning the Battle of Hogwarts?
I am going to say. Okay, give me the options one more time, please.
Absolutely, you get a free repeat of the options. Is it A, disguising herself as Amos Diggory's niece? B, using the Cruciatus curse on a muggle? C, murdering Craig Bowker Jr.? Or D, altering the timeline and preventing Harry from winning the Battle of Hogwarts?
I mean, I know it has both of them, but I'm going to say C.
C, murdering Craig Bowker Jr. is correct. For 1 point. Question 3 in Cursed Child. Albus Severus Potter was sorted into what house at Hogwarts?
Slytherin.
Slytherin is correct for 2 big points. And your final question in Cursed Child. Cursed Child was based on an original story mainly written by J.K. Rowling, but who wrote the story for the play?
Wow. Okay. Multiple choice.
Is it A, J.K. Rowling, B, Jack Thorne, C, John Tiffany, D, Stephen Hoggett?
Is it Jack Thorne?
Jack Thorne is correct for 1 point.
Wow.
Way to navigate your way through that tough category. All right.
Scores are updated now. It should be 11 for David after his round. Amaru still in the lead with that steal.
And we will stick with Scully having the next choice. Or no, we'll go.
Well, no, okay, Mario.
We go back to Amaru. That's right.
I'll spin.
Amaru's going to spin. All right.
Amaru is going to spin that wheel. Let's go ahead for you, Amaru. Here we go. Oh, double.
Double opponent's choice.
First time they're afraid of this wheel.
I mean, can you give us because the obvious one is out? So can you give us the categories again?
I can do that. Your categories are George Weasley, Cursed Child, Harry Potter films, Fantastic Beast films, Teachers and Headmasters, Creatures and Monsters, and books. Of course, Cursed Child off the board.
I mean,
You can also do spinner's choice if you'd like.
Go ahead, give me that.
Maybe Fantastic Beast films? Maybe?
Either that or books, because there's a lot more detail in the books. I don't know
I'm
how.
pretty sure he knows the books inside out.
I think this
Honestly.
man's read the books.
So I was thinking the Fantastic Beasts or the Creatures, because they can throw some maybe. I mean, we have to assume he's going to ace it. We just have to hope he misses one in multiple choice.
Now
I'm
I'm a
more
newbie here, Kevin. Do you give them a countdown before they have
Yeah,
to?
I was just
I'm
about
more
to say,
inclined to give
we're
it
going to need an
Creatures, but if
answer.
I want to do Fantastic Beasts, I'm fine with that too.
So
Let's do
Five.
Fantastic Beasts then. That's the one I feel better about.
3.
Fantastic. Okay, Fantastic.
Okay.
Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts it is, and as mentioned, I am a fan of these films, so I think it will be very nice for me to be able to ask you these questions. Amaru, Fantastic Beasts is your category. 4 questions coming your way. And gentlemen, be prepared with your whiteboards for those potential steals. Question number 1, Amaru. What's the name of the assistant that helps Newt take care of the creatures inside his briefcase?
Bunty.
Bunty is correct. Well done, Amaru. That puts you up to 14. Your second question coming at you now. Who plays Yusuf Kama, a French Senegalese wizard searching for credence in Crimes of Grindelwald? Wouldn't want to misrepresent for the people of Senegal. We love you out there. Thanks.
That's right.
William Nadilam.
William Nadilam, absolutely correct. Amaru looks unstoppable so far in this matchup. Let's keep it going for you, Amaru. Your next question is going to be, what is the name of Gellert Grindelwald's right-hand woman in Crimes of Grindelwald? Not an easy category. I know a lot of people don't rewatch these all that much, but still, just like the other ones, you got to get deep into the knowledge, know all those names and places and things.
That's right.
5.
You need full name.
Yes.
Yes.
3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options for you, Amaru, are A, Vinnie Rose, B, Vinda Rosier, C, Vicky Johnson, D, Valerie Rosier.
Can you
Or
repeat that?
Rosier, perhaps.
Can you repeat the options one more time, please?
Yes, I can. A, Vinnie Rose, B, Vinda Rosier, C, Vicky Johnson, D, Valerie Rosier. I'm not sure if it's Rosier, on those 2 particular options.
D, as in dog.
D, Valerie Rosier, incorrect. Your options for the steal again, gentlemen. A, Vinnie Rose, B, Vinda Rosier, C, Vicky Johnson, D, Valerie Rosier. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a very important steal looking to catch Amaru. Let's go to David.
Is it B?
B, Vinda Rosier is the correct answer. David will be getting that steal. Mark
B.
and Thomas.
B.
I had
Steals
put
across the
D as
board.
well. I had put D as
Well
well.
done by
Good
everybody.
job, guys.
Means the scores are now 11, 9, 9, 16, as we have one more question coming your way. Amaru?
Elk, I think. I have.
Oh, 9, 9, 16.
Thank
I
you.
keep trying to steal points from David. It's just a holdover from
Okay,
my other.
so we are not character. You don't have to do that today.
It's fine, David.
This
Don't
is a
worry about it.
TMG match.
I'm
Not
doing
an
3
TFL.
things at once, and I was called in on 5 minutes.
I'm
notice. I
just kidding.
will hear nothing from you. Gentlemen, let's keep going. Amaru, into your 4th question. How old was Nicholas Flamel when we see him in Crimes of Grindelwald? Or Nicolas Flamel?
Man.
Nicolas.
Okay.
Okay.
Nicholas
Really
Flamel.
old is not the answer.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
That is one repeat. Your question is, how old was Nicola Flamel when we see him in Crimes of Grindelwald? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options, Amaru, are A, 975, B, 800, C, 665, D, 600.
Okay. 600.
600. Correct for the point and a well-handled round, but he does give away that steal. It turns out he's human after all.
That's right. The Russian
Is
is
cut.
cut.
Oh, I avoided the knockout, right? Nice.
All right,
All
let's
right.
get that.
We have 17 right now. Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Just
Yeah.
writing up the updates as you were mentioning it.
Got you. Thank you, sir.
Not a problem. All right, so back up to that wheel. I believe we're going to go back to Thomas.
Yes.
And I'll spin.
We'll stick with that.
And Thomas
Awesome.
will spin the wheel. Here you go, Thomas. What will you get?
Oh
Our
my
favorite
gosh.
category today.
Wheel.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Ooh, I don't know.
David,
Yeah,
you didn't have that first spin. You ruined it for everybody.
I mean, they had it coming. Come on.
All right, guys. 15 seconds. Make a
You need the
decision.
categories again.
Yeah,
Oh,
please.
yeah.
Your
Yeah.
remaining
After-
unselected categories are George Weasley, Harry Potter films, teachers and headmasters, creatures and monsters, and books.
I mean, the hardest one seems creatures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. It was between that and books.
I mean,
So
I
creatures and monsters.
don't think I think Scully is going to be happy with books.
So let's do creatures.
I
and
love
monsters.
books.
He's a
You
college
think-
student. He reads. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Creatures and monsters. Then.
creatures and
Yeah,
monsters.
that's my shit,
Creatures
but
and
okay.
monsters.
Glad to hear that
All
Thomas
right.
Scully grew up watching LeVar Burton on PBS.
Reading Rainbow. He saw some Reading Rainbow. All right. Creatures and monsters. Scully, are you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
All right. Question 1. Newt Scamander's briefcase holds all kinds of creatures living in their respective habitats. Name the 3 most common habitats.
Oh my gosh.
That's
what
tough.
the? Okay. Okay. Give me multiple choice on this one.
Sure. Is it A, snowy, leafy, and dry? B, rainy, dry, and leafy? C, oceanic, fire, and leafy? Or D, dry, warm, and snowy?
I'm gonna go with A.
A is correct
Well done.
for 1 point. Question 2. What is the name of Newt Scamander's Thunderbird?
Frank.
That is correct for 2 points. Question 3. What happens to a person when they are stung by a billywig?
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, they receive magical abilities? B, they suffer from itchiness? C, they suffer from giddiness? Or D, they suffer from panic attacks?
C.
C, giddiness is correct for 1 point. And your final question in Creatures and Monsters. A statue of what creature stands guard outside the entrance to Dumbledore's office?
Oh, it's a phoenix.
Phoenix is incorrect. Point steal. You guys all have your boards. ready, it looks like.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks
well,
like Amar. All right. I just wanted to make sure. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So we will start with Devi.
Is it a Griffith?
Oh.
You're so close. Mark.
It's a fucking
It is a
Griffin, right?
Griffin.
It is a Gryffindor.
Amaru.
Oh man, that scared me for a second. Griffin.
It is a Griffin
Oh my goodness.
for 2
I
big
forgot what a
points.
griffin was for a split second.
Seriously.
All right. So that's a 2-point steal for both Mark and Amaru, I believe, which should bring them up to this.
Right. Nope.
Wow, what a
All
round.
right, and it's
Amaru
time.
still looking unstoppable so far in this matchup, picking up steals, getting most of all of his questions correct, except for that one that he gave away. And now I believe it's time to bring that wheel up and spin opponent's choice for Mark Camire.
I swear to God.
It does. Oh my
Seriously.
god.
But then again, it would only be kind of fair if it did.
Yeah.
Mark,
True.
if you are ready, let's all hold
And
our breath. Let's see if it
sorry,
happens.
before that, can I get a score check for me? Well, after this, can I get a score check?
And indeed, get a score check for you. So,
I'll do that right now.
Harry Potter.
Yes, I'll take it.
Or let's do that score check. You are at 19.
Sure.
All right, and Mark Camire, it looks like the luck is with you. You have not, in fact, spun opponent's choice. You've landed on an available category as well. Harry Potter films. Do you want it?
I do.
Does
Potter.
he want it?
You have to ask, right, guys?
I'll try it.
Mark Camire, 4 questions. Harry Potter films. Your first question will be: who played Moaning Myrtle?
Oh.
Oh, of course. I can't say Babu Frick, so we'll go multiple choice.
Multiple choice, indeed. Options for you, Mark. A. Shirley Henderson. B. Gemma Henderson. C. Michelle Henderson. Or D. Sydney, wait for it, Henderson.
I think B is Gemma Henderson.
That's right. Shirley, Gemma, Michelle, and Sydney. 5, 4.
Gemma Henderson.
Gemma Henderson, incorrect. For the steal, your options again, gentlemen, will be A. Shirley Henderson, B. Gemma Henderson, C. Michelle Henderson, D. Sydney Henderson. And you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. Let's go to Thomas.
Is it A?
A. Shirley Henderson, correct. Amaru.
Of course.
Mark, I'd like to thank your partner for helping me with this answer. It's A.
And
Well.
finally, good.
I can't believe I got it.
I'll be
right.
having words with Jay later.
1 point steal for all 3 competitors, I believe.
That is correct.
Fantastic. Let's get these scores updated real quick before we get to your next question. Mark, I'm doing that for you now, boys. And Amaru cracking that second digit, going up to 20 with that steal. Here we go. Mark, your second question in the category of Harry Potter films will be: when the Death Eaters and Voldemort were gathered at Malfoy Manor, who was seen levitating over the table before being killed?
Damn pen.
I just blanked on her name. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Charity Burbage, B. Sybil Trelawney, C. Pomona Sprout, D. Madame Pomfrey.
Charity Burbage. Dumb.
Charity Burbage for a point is absolutely correct. Well done, Mark. Mark, your third question will be: throughout the Harry Potter film series, how many films did we see the Polyjuice Potion being used in? Mark, Thomas, I have your score of 14. I believe you should be 15, not 14. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, thank you. I'm pretty sure there we go. I'll fix that on the next update.
Repeat the question, please.
I can repeat the question for you. Throughout the Harry Potter film series, how many films do we see Polyjuice Potion being used in? 5, 4, 3, 2,
3.
1. 3. Incorrect for the steal. Gentlemen, no multiple choice options for you. Please write down your best answer in 5,
Oh,
4.
repeat the
That
question.
scoreboard is crazy wrong.
Repeat
It
the
is
Yeah.
wrong. I'm updating it on the next one. We'll get a check after this. I'm sorry about that. Okay, gentlemen. The question throughout the Harry Potter film series, how many films do we see the polyjuice be used in? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. Amaru.
4?
4 is correct. Amaru once again stealing that point. David.
4.
That is correct. And Thomas.
4. If you can see it, because my pen's being a little.
So,
Yeah, I see it.
question number 4 for you, Mark, in your category of Harry Potter films is: who directed Prisoner of Azkaban?
Alfonso Cuarón.
And there you go. 2 big points for Mark, bringing him back up and very close to David. But it's still a close game, both at the top and the bottom for all competitors.
Can I ask what the 4 movies were that include the polyjuice? Because I could only count 3.
Chamber of Secrets,
Four.
House of Fire, Deathly Hallows Part 1, and Deathly Hallows Part 2. Harry and Ron disguise themselves as Crabbe and Goyle. Barty Crouch Jr. disguises himself as Mad-Eye Moody. Harry's friends disguise as him before his 17th birthday. Harry, Ron, and Hermione disguise themselves as Ministry of Magic employees, and Hermione disguises herself as Bellatrix. Multiple
Yeah.
times.
That's one movie they used the polyjuice potion twice.
That is 5 different things I said. Harry and Ron, and
Bellatrix.
Barty Crouch, then Harry's friends, then Harry, Ron, and Hermione, and then Hermione as Bellatrix. That's 5 appearances.
Oh, but the Bellatrix. Okay, I'm sorry.
Bellatrix was in part 2.
That's
5
yes,
instances
that's
for
what it was. Okay, cool.
movies.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I just needed the peace of mind.
I put it on there for that purpose. Yes, 13. All right. So what we'll do, round 3, competitors will pick 3 numbers between 1 and 13. Your numbers will correspond to randomized categories. Competitors will get 3 questions ranging from 2, 3, and 5 points. And we will start with Amaru with 3 numbers between 1 and 13, please.
1, 3, 13.
And we will go to Scully next.
9, 2, 4.
And next will be David.
7, 5, and 12.
Got 3 numbers correct that weren't picked yet.
And Mark.
Let's go 6, 2,
No.
11.
Choose
Oh, it is. You're right. Okay, so 6, 8,
Yep.
and 11.
There you
All
go.
right. Not bad for 4 competitors and that few of categories.
Absolutely well done by all of them, of course.
I think so. All right. So we will start with Mark since he is down by 1 point in category 6. Category 6 is, let me get to it if I can find it. Category 6 is Who Said It?
Okay.
Who said it? Your 2-point question in Who Said It? Who said the ones that love us never really leave us, and you can always find them in here?
Sirius Black.
Sirius Black is correct for 2 points. And that puts you at 16. So we will move to David. Elk, you want to take that one?
I can absolutely do that. Let me just go ahead and hit this little button here. And
Sure.
David, your questions are coming in category starting with number 7. Category number 7 is your first category, and that will come in the category of Remus Lupin.
Hello.
And your 2-point question: what is Remus Lupin's boggart?
It's a full moon.
2 big points on the board. For,
You know,
it's very nice of you to say that for your
Yeah.
fellow competitors, David. I appreciate the sportsmanship and the professionalism there. But either way, you're going to get the 2 points, and we're going to throw it over to Kevin to see if Thomas can get his. I think, or
Thomas doesn't. Yeah, Thomas hasn't answered any questions yet.
It's Thomas next
Um,
because yeah.
Hold on. Mark should have six. Oh, no,
16.
no, never mind. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I saw it.
tied. Since it's tied and Scully has more questions to answer, we're going to go to Scully first, though.
All right.
And you picked category 9, which is Albus Dumbledore. Excuse me. 2-point question in Dumbledore. Dumbledore has a black withered hand caused by what?
That would be Marvelo Gaunt's ring.
Well, that is correct.
Well done by Thomas. Obviously, everyone in this match is competing to the best level. They're all very, very strong competitors. Let's go ahead and get Thomas those 2 points here. And then we've got one person who's got to answer. I think it goes back to Mark now.
That is correct. You picked number 8 for your second question, and that is in the category of Cursed Child.
Of course it is.
Sorry, Mark.
Your
This was fun.
three-pointer. Your three-pointer in Cursed Child. What was the tagline for the Cursed Child play?
Repeat the question.
Sure. Three-pointer in Cursed Child. What was the tagline for the Cursed Child play?
I won't drag it out. This was fun. I'm gonna hazard a guess. The 8th story in Harry Potter.
Not a terrible guess. The answer is sometimes darkness comes from unexpected places.
Lame.
I'm not going to go out of my way and disagree with the fact that is a little bit lame.
Yeah.
That sounds like a League of Shadows mantra.
You know, I was trying to be civil, Thomas, and there you go. You gotta throw the barbs. Yeah.
That's
I
fine.
thought we were in character today. Well done, Thomas.
All right, so we'll stick with Mark for
Mark's
his
out.
5.
No, I'm out.
Mark is
Yeah.
eliminated.
Oh,
due to
that's
Amaru.
right. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay,
That is unfortunate. Mark, well played. Good to have you here. Always a great competitor, Mark Camire. Don't necessarily look at the score and say that's representative. He's incredibly knowledgeable in the movie trivia field. Thank you, Mark. So it's going to go to David now. And I believe that question will be also you, because I believe I'm handling.
No, you were asking me.
I was asking you. I apologize. I was asking. So I will get your question, David. David, your second category is number 5. And that category is going to be scores and soundtracks for 3 points.
Oh, this can go badly.
David,
Yes.
for 3 big points, you need to tell me if you can name both the composer and the conductor for Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
And the conductor.
And the conductor. Again, I don't write the questions.
Well, I mean, the Goblet of Fire, you said?
Yep.
One of them is Patrick Doyle, because that one I know.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Name both the composer and the conductor for Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Patrick Doyle and John Williams.
We were looking for Patrick Doyle and James Shearman. James
Of
Shearman.
course, that guy.
Yikes.
Which means we're going to stay with David for his 5-point question. Could still avoid that TKO, that knockout, actually, it looks like, by getting
TKO,
up.
TKO, come on, TKO.
Could avoid it. Let's find out right now. David, your category number 11. And your category is, my favorite person in the whole wide world, Lord Voldemort.
Okay.
Your question is, for 5 big points,
Lord Voldemort in the Cursed Child.
to avoid the knockout, David Garcia, you need to tell me, what is Tom Riddle's mother's name? We're looking for the full name.
Come on.
Merope Gaunt.
And with that, David Garcia has been knocked out of this match. We were looking for Maripe Riddle.
I'm going
Go
to
ahead.
challenge that.
And I knew the challenge was coming, so I read it out that way.
Yeah.
Kevin, you are the authority here.
I
I know why he's challenging. I don't
do
disagree.
too.
Correct. So David will be getting those points, I believe, tying him up with
Yep.
Amaru, avoiding the knockout. Well done there, David. Let's put that up on the screen for you.
Sorry
Well-
about that.
That's it.
Sit back and relax, David. All you need now is for Amaru to miss every single question and Thomas not to get any.
Easy peasy. I mean, what do they know about Wizarding World?
All right.
Let's find out.
All right. We're moving on to Scully. Question, you picked category 2. And that will be in original films for 3 points. What was the name of the spell incantation Hermione used to stop the Cornish pixies from causing mass havoc in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom and Chamber of Secrets?
Immobulus.
Immobulus is correct for 3 points.
Boom.
Why is it always me?
And yet, it's still going to stay with Thomas for his big 5-point question.
That's right. This is a big one. So your 5-pointer in category 4. And category 4 is the Fantastic Beasts franchise
I knew it.
for 5
right.
points in Fantastic Beasts. What was the name of the French half-elf revealed to be Credence's caregiver, who was later killed by Gunnar Grimson in Crimes of Grindelwald?
You know, I've missed a lot of questions, Matt. I actually know this one, but that's still mean.
Man, I know Gunnar Grimson, but god damn.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat the
One.
question.
sure. In Fantastic Beasts, what was the name of the French half-elf revealed to be Credence's caregiver, who was later killed by Gunnar Grimson in Crimes of Grindelwald?
No, what's the guy's name?
Five, 4, 3,
Repeat the question.
sure. Fantastic Beasts. What is the name of the French half-elf revealed to be Credence's caregiver, who was later killed by Gunnar Grimson in Crimes of Grindelwald?
And enjoy the moment, guys, because he may play a lot, but it's rare to see Thomas Scully go this deep into the tank.
1 repeat left, Thomas.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is it. This is it. Frida.
Frida is incorrect. Her name is Irma Dugard. Irma Dugard.
Wow.
What a development. And Amaru has been playing lights out this whole matchup, resulting in something we did not think we would see. 2 different knockouts. Thomas Scully not able to make it out of the 3rd round there. Wow.
I did not see that coming.
That is
Nope.
impressive. And he's still got questions left to answer, but all he has to do is hit a single one.
Yeah, come on with the pressure, man.
Yeah.
Amaru,
No problem.
I believe I'm taking these ones, Kevin.
Yeah, I can take. Do you want me to take them?
It doesn't matter to me. It's your show. I'm just here to help out today. So whichever you're more comfortable with, I'll happily do it.
I'll take them. That's fine.
Go ahead.
All right, Amaru, for all the marbles. 2 points. Your first question comes in category 1. That is the category of books.
Okay.
That's a 2-pointer. Don't get that mad.
I know.
2-pointer. What year was the Chamber of Secrets published in the United Kingdom?
Okay, get mad.
Oh, come on. That's okay.
Huh. Wow. That's mean.
Oh, mother, son of a.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. All right. That leaves you with one repeat left, Amaru. For 2 points in the category of books. What year was Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets published in the United Kingdom?
David, I see you praying for him to miss. Stop that.
I'm not got, as
He's
you know what,
unspoken.
this is an inside joke. I don't know Horcruxes.
I mean, oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna. 1998.
And your winner,
Yeah.
What a
Nice.
Amaru, the Rubert Moses.
Oh, thank you.
Right on.
What a great pull there, Amaru.
Wow, that is. I got to say this. I have to say it again. Amaru played an absolute lights out match here, running through that first round, barely missing in the second, picking up all those steals, and in the end, all he needs to do is pull a 2-pointer. Look at the 2-pointer he gets. He's still the question. That's incredible. Amaru, congratulations on that big victory. All the competitors doing amazing here today, but Amaru he's a steamroller. He's an unstoppable tank. I don't think anybody was going to come in here today and take out Amaru. Final score, 24 points, didn't answer the 3 or the 5.
That's right.
Glad.
Amaru, awesome job. How are you feeling, Amaru?
I'm feeling really good. I'm so happy because there were plenty of 3-pointers and 5-pointers that all of them answered that I did not know. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, this is the start of a epic collapse, maybe, if I don't do this math right. And okay, I'm gonna make a long story. My mom's birthday was yesterday, and the reason I read Harry Potter is because when I was in 3rd grade, I got grounded for a month, and she literally was like, take these. Take all 4 and start reading them. So I literally was like, when was that? When was I born? Kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd.
Wow.
And then just guess 98 off of that. And so thank you. Love you very much. Yeah, so that was great. That was lovely.
Yep.
Breaking news and a hot take just in. Amaru Moses loves his mother.
Big ups to mom right there. We'll go to our 2nd place finisher, David Garcia Alonso. How are you feeling, man?
I mean, shocked that I got 2nd place. Like this is like the 2nd time that happens to me.
I remember that.
Yeah, shut up. This is like the 2nd time that it happens to me. I'm not that mad this time because honestly, it showed that I haven't seen a single Harry Potter movie in like a month. Those spellings, that thing, I mean, I could make the excuse of language. That was not a language. That was just that I didn't prepare enough for this match because World War Geek is coming up and I'm focusing on that one. But like, even if I had prepared, I don't think I could have beaten Amaru with how he played. That was incredible. Like, I guess Hufflepuff today got that glory they deserve sometime.
About time.
It is about time. And to our 3rd place finisher, Thomas Scully. How you feeling, man?
Oh, I'm fine. I mean, Amaru deserves it. He played really lights out. He barely missed. I mean, and kind of same with Amaru. My mom got me into these books as well, into these movies. She and I share a love and a passion for it. So yeah, it's always fun to get out here, answer Wizarding World questions. Yeah, so I had a good time. Kind of irritated I got Fantastic Beasts as a 5-pointer. With any other category I would have been okay with. But you know what? It is what it is. So, congrats to Amaru and David got 2nd. So yeah, good time.
Awesome job. And to Mark, how are you feeling, man?
It's kind of hard to be angry because Amaru just Absolutely, as Andrew said, played lights out. So, yep, he won that victory. I'm a little disappointed in myself for playing so poorly, but this goes to show you, kids, don't stay up all night with your brother playing Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit that has 1,800 questions, because they won't show up in your next movie trivia match or, the like. They won't show up. None of those questions will. And I was waiting, and I didn't get it, and my mind just wasn't here. But, fair enough. I mean, everyone played to the best of their abilities, and they rightfully, got ahead of this guy. And so, but I had fun. That was the most important part. I wanted to come in here and have fun, and I think we all had fun.
And if I could just jump in as well and say, I want to take a look at those scores real quick for you, Mark, on that screen. The way it looks right now is not amazing for you, but don't forget, you still had that 5-pointer question. You were mathematically eliminated, but if you got that one correct, you're right up there with Thomas, right behind David. You're in there on this match. So I think you, as well as all of the competitors today, played an absolutely amazing match. But the truth of the matter is, when someone comes in and plays like Amaru did today, you just fall apart. It's over.
Yeah,
I couldn't agree more.
It was Hufflepuff's day to shine, not Slytherin. So,
yep,
that's right. And so that's it for today. Thank you for tuning into our Wizarding World Finals. Congratulations to Amaru. You are our champion. Thank you again to the Elk for being on the desk with me today, and thank you for running everything behind the scenes. I couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, you were a super big help. This is my first time hosting, as if anybody couldn't tell. So you guys all helped me out, and I appreciate it. So from TMG and from Subrath, I know he would want me to thank you. Thank you all for participating. I'm Kevin, and we'll see you next time.